in what could become the most sweeping immigration enforcement operation in U.S. history. Former President Donald Trump is pushing to deport 1 million undocumented migrants this year, more than double the record set under President Barack Obama, who oversaw roughly 400,000 deportations during his tenure. According to reports from the Washington Post, Trump's team has repeatedly floated the goal of 1 million deportations in high-level meetings with U.S. immigration officials. The figure dwarfs past efforts and signals a sharp escalation in Trump's hardline immigration agenda, one of his central campaign promises during the 2024 presidential election, where he gained massive support from voters concerned about border security. Deportation planning in overdrive. White House advisor Stephen Miller Dice, known for his tough stance on immigration, is reportedly holding daily strategy meetings with Homeland Security and other federal agencies to map out the operation. A key target of the plan includes the estimated 1.4 million individuals already under final deportation orders, but still residing in the U.S. because their home countries have refused to take them back. In response, Trump's administration is now in talks with over 30 countries, trying to persuade them to accept deportees, even those who are not their own nationals. So far, deportations have already begun to third countries, such as Mexico, Costa Rica, and Panama. And in one extraordinary case, an individual was deported to Rwanda after extensive legal negotiations that began during the Biden administration. Full of government approach to enforce deportations. While the Trump administration declined to confirm the 1 million deportation goal, White House spokesperson Kush Desai said the government is focused on fulfilling its electoral promise to fix what Trump calls a broken border system left by President Biden. The entire Trump administration is aligned on delivering this mandate. Desai said, "It's not about arbitrary numbers. It's about restoring law and order with a full-of-government strategy to deport criminal and terrorist illegal aliens. Fines, property seizures, and retroactive penalties." In a further show of force, Trump's Department of Homeland Security plans to fine undocumented migrants under deportation orders up to $998 per day if they fail to leave the U.S. promptly. Failure to pay may result in property seizure and retroactive penalties dating back 5 years, potentially adding up to over $1 million in fines per person. The policy is based on a 1996 immigration law. But it was first enforced during Trump's initial term in 2018. Now, his administration is preparing to expand and intensify its use. If they don't leave, they will face consequences, said DHS spokesperson Amy McLaughlin. This includes steep daily fines and enforcement actions to ensure compliance with final deportation orders. Court pushback. Humanitarian programs in limbo. However, Trump's mass deportation plans are already facing legal obstacles. A federal judge in Massachusetts, Indira Talwani, announced Thursday that she will block the administration from removing more than 500,000 migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, who are currently under temporary legal status in the U.S. Their permits were set to expire on the April 24 case, but Judge Talwani granted a temporary stay while the case moves forward, questioning whether the government can legally strip humanitarian parole from those already granted legal presence. These individuals are now faced with either fleeing the country or staying and risking the loss of everything. Judge Talwani said during the hearing.